So here we are. Welcome back. Okay, so we have the chart for the restaurant. Okay, Madam Expensive Restaurant. So we can actually format this chart to our taste. So whatever you want to do, all the options is available for you. So you see this little icon here, chart elements. You see this one, chart styles. All right, they'll come a whole lot handy. So when you click chart elements, you can add a whole lot of things. Okay, so axis titles can be added. Okay, you can add the labels. You can add these error bars. Some of them you might not need them. You can add a trend line. Okay, so a whole lot of things can be achieved with the chart elements. So when I double click on this chart at the corner, this format chart area comes up. So I can do a lot of things. And for the y-axis, I have my values. Okay, that is from 0 to 90. So from 0 to 90 is the total order. Okay, so the highest order being 85. So Excel is smart to actually show us all this. So but if we look at this data, you notice that we can do something. We have the different soup for the different months. Okay, so have Ofen Salah. I'll have the first month is January, the second month is February, and the third month is March. So, but if you look up here, you have switch rows and columns. So see how best this chart will now be when we switch. So we now have in January the different amount of orders made for the different soups. I now have for February. Okay, just notice the difference. Okay, all right, and this. All right, so now I think it's more presentable than it was before. Okay, so you can actually switch the rows and the columns. All right, so you can now go ahead to change chart style to suit your need. Okay, so I think I'll go with this one. Then you can I think I'll still need my axis, so you can equally rename your axis and your x and y axis. Okay, then you can still come here and change layouts to suit your need. You can still add the chart elements. Okay, so this one is in-depth chart elements. Okay, compared to what you have here. All right, notice what happens when I click the y-axis. All right, so at the right part of my screen, you have axis options, and you have minimum. Minimum in this sense is the least value. That is where x and y begins. So your minimum can be any other value except 0. Okay, so it can start from 10. Okay, but ideally it starts from 0. Your maximum value is what we have here. So if you change your maximum value to a higher number, maybe 200, notice what happens to our chart. Okay, so your maximum value is closest to your highest value in your data. Right, that's why we have 90, which is closest to 85. Okay, to make the chart more visible. Then the major is the interval. All right, so after 0 you have 10, after 10 you have 20, like that. So if you want the interval to be maybe some other value, you can easily change it here. Okay, so but it has some significant impacts, so you have to be very careful when doing that. All right, so change it back to 10. All right, so we have the minor. Okay, the minor is the little lines. If you look closely, there are some little lines between each of the intervals. Okay, so for now it is 2. You can change it to higher values as you so desire. Okay, so the possibilities are limitless. Okay, depending on what you want to achieve, you can better present your chart and format it appropriately. So, coming to this side, you can do a lot of things. Maybe we'll use the other chart to explain what you can do with the format axis title. So let us go to the restaurant revenue. Okay, so we have our simple pie chart. Okay, first off, can we quickly format this legend here? Okay, let's just come back to home and make the text bigger. All right, then make it bold. All right, so that you can see it. Then can we actually change the style of our pie chart? Okay, now we'll have it like that. It's well presented, okay, in percentage. So note that the fourth quarter has the highest revenue for that particular year. Now notice that if we go back to our restaurant and change the value, it will be reflected, okay, accordingly. So supposing we bump this one up to maybe 12, okay, now see what happens to our chart. All right, it changes astronomically. Okay, so we'll have 38% already. So for each of these little segments, okay, you can actually format it. Okay, so I'll just select it and you can change the color to suit your need. Okay, you just select it and you can, everything is customizable depending on what you want. Okay, there's no limits. All right, if you eventually notice that you're not doing it right, you can always undo and go back. Okay, so also is this one, right? So you can actually resize this chart here to make it more visible. Okay, now talking about copying this chart to another software, be it Microsoft Word or presentation, it's just as simple as copying or Ctrl+C and then moving it to your Microsoft Word and pasting. Okay, so you have your chart here. Supposing you are having a presentation or something. Okay, so but you notice that when you paste this chart, it's still connected to your Excel workbook. All right, so that for any change that you make on your Excel workbook, it will be reflected here. This all that's about the charts. Don't forget the tags that you've been given. Create a simple bar chart, create a simple pie chart. If you are watching our video on YouTube, please like and comment. Help us to share this video so that it can reach those that need it most. Thank you very much.